My 5-minute book read. Chapter 6. They are going to turn her into a boy. As a boy, you'll be able to move in and out of the market, buy what we need, and no one will stop you, Mother said. It's a perfect solution, Mrs. Walder said. You'll be our cousin from Pakistan, Nora said. Come to stay with us while our father is away. Parva stared at the three of them. It was as though they were speaking a foreign language. She did not have a clue what they were saying. If anybody asks about you, we'll say that you have gone to stay with an aunt in Canada, Mother said. But no one will ask you. At these words, Parvana turned her head sharply and glared at her sister. If ever there was something mean to say, this was to be it. But she couldn't think of anything. After all, what Nora said was true. None of her friends have seen her since the school has shut down. Somehow knowing it made it easier. All right, she said, I'll do it. Well done, Mrs. Wilder said. That's a spirit. Nora snapped the scissors again. I'll cut your hair, she said. I'll cut it, Mother said, taking the scissors away. Let's do it now, Parvana. Thinking about it won't make it any easier. Parvana and her mother went to the washroom where the cement floor would make it easier to clean up the cut-off hair. Mother took Hanson's clothes with them. Do you want me to watch? Mother said, nodding towards the mirror. Parvana shook her head, then changed her mind. If this was to be the last time she saw her hair, she wanted to be as long as she could. Mother worked quickly. She cut off a huge chunk of a straight line off her neck and held it to Parvana to see. I have a lovely piece of ribbon packed away, she said. We'll tie this up for it, and you can keep it. Parvana looked at her hair in her mother's hand. While it was on her head, it seemed important, but it didn't seem any important anymore. No thanks, Parvana said. Throw it away. Her mother's lip tightened. If you were going to be that way about it, then so be it, she said. She tossed the hair down on the floor. As more and more hair fell away, Parvana began to feel like a different person. Her whole face showed, and what was left of her hair was short and shaggy. It curled in a soft fringe around her ears. There was no long parts to fall in her eyes, to become tangled on a windy day, or take forever to dry when she got caught up in the rain. Her forehead seemed bigger. Her eyes seemed bigger, too. Maybe because she was opening them so wide to be able to see everything. Her ears seemed to stick out from her head. They look a little funny, Parvana thought, but a nice sort of funny. A nice face, she decided. Mother rubbed her hands brusquely over Parvana's head to rub away the straight hairs. Change your clothes, she said, and then she left the washroom. All alone, Parvana's hand kept going through her hair, touching her hair gently at first. She soon rubbed the palm of her hand all over her head. She knew she felt both bristly and soft. It tickled the skin on her head. She liked it. I liked it. She smiled. She took off her own clothes and put on her brother's. Hanson's was a pale green, both with a loose shirt and baggy trousers. A shirt hung down very low, and the trousers were long too, but the rolling them up to the waist so they were all right. There was a pocket sewn into the left side of the shirt. Near the chest, it was big enough to hold money and maybe a few candies, if she ever had candies again. There were another pocket in the front. It was nice to have a pocket. Her girl clothes didn't have any. Parvana, have you changed yet? Parvana stopped looking at herself in the mirror and joined her family. The first face she saw was Mariana's. She let out her sister look like she couldn't imagine figured out who she walked into the room. It's me, Mariana. Parvana. Parvana, Mariana laughed as she recognized her. Hanson, Mother said, whisper. You look less ugly as a boy than you do as a girl, Nora said quickly. If Mother started remembering Hanson, she'd start crying again. You look fine, Mrs. Walder said. Put this on. Mother handed Parvana a cap. Parvana put it on her head. It was a white cap with a beautiful embroidery all over it. Maybe she'd never wear her special shower again, but she knew she had a new cap to take its place. Here's some money, her mother said. Buy what you wasn't able to buy yesterday. She placed a handful of change in Parvana's hand. It was her father's. Hurry back. Parvana tucked the money into her new pocket. She slipped her feet into her sandals and reached for her Chandler. "You won't be needing that," Nora said. End of book talk.